Like to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and safety to all the Akims pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth. Okay. Shalom. Okay, I'm going to go into, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse 18. It says, pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. So, it's pretty plain. Pride was not made for men. So, if pride wasn't made for men, then we shouldn't be proud, right? We shouldn't let pride creep up in. We shouldn't go about our everyday life walking around and being prideful, not being able to listen to another brother. If that brother in the spirit, man, he telling you something good, telling you something that could save your to help you have salvation, man. But if you're too proud, you're not gonna see. You're not gonna say, well, yeah, brother Salakia, say because you're too prideful, man. You can't allow pride to control you. You must pray daily that you don't become prideful. You got to remember who we are, right? The things that we have done throughout our past lives and stuff. It didn't just start now with this life. So you can't become prideful. You don't know what you did. You don't know how you went off. You see? So you shouldn't become prideful. You should pray every day to that the Lord don't put that prideful spirit on you, because that's not a good spirit. Okay. I'm gonna read it one more time. Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. Pride wasn't even made for us. Okay? So don't become prideful, because it wasn't made for us. Okay, this is Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. You see that? So the fear of the Lord is to what? It's to hate evil, hate pride. We're supposed to hate pride. It wasn't made for men, right? Pride wasn't made for us. So, and then guess what? We should hate pride then, because it was never made for us. You see? So we should hate pride. You see? The scripture said the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride. See, hate pride. If you hate pride and do not want to deal with pride, then guess what? You love the Lord. You see? Okay. It says the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way. See that? And the forward mouth do I hate. You see, pretty plain and simple, So don't let that pride, overtake you. Okay, this is Proverbs 11 and 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. When pride cometh, scripture said, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. You see? So once that pride come, you're gonna become shame. You're gonna be made shame, man. If you allow pride to come in, you're gonna become pride, and then guess what? You're gonna become shame. You see? That's the order of dealing with pride. You receive that pride, you become prideful, then you're gonna become shame. You see? You don't want to be like that. You, you do not want to be caught up in that pride. For Akims that's sitting watching this video, take heed to the word. Don't become prideful. You may not even be prideful. You may not have pride on you. It's just a warning. It continue to push, continue to pray that you don't become that way. You know, pray to the Lord that you don't become, full of pride. That you don't have that pride in you, because it's not a good thing. You will be made shame before the men of the Lord. You see, and before Yahweh Bashim Shai, you don't want to be made shame to the Lord. You see, we in a time where we have come back to the Lord, and now we want Him to deliver us. So if that's the pattern, then we don't have time for pride to come in. You see, we've been prideful in the past lives, and now we've trying to make up to Yahweh Bashim Shai, and then telling Him to deliver us. We don't have time to go. That's like taking 2 steps forward, then you take a step backwards. You see? So you cutting off the progress that you have made. You see? So don't become that way. Okay? Proverbs 29 and 23. A man's pride shall bring him low. You see? A man's pride shall bring him low. We just read where if you become prideful, then you become shamed. Then the scripture say right here that a man's pride shall bring him low. You see, your pride will bring you low to a point that you don't want to be, to somewhere you don't want to be. For honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. That's what you want to be. See, you want to be humble. You don't want to be prideful, because if you being humble, then what? Honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. See that? You're going to honor the Lord. You honor the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, because you're humble. You see? You'll love the Akim. You'll teach the Akim. You'll feed the flock if you're humble. You see? If you're humble, you're going to follow the spirit. You see? You're not going to be not in tune with the spirit. You see? You don't want to be that way. You want to be humble at all times. You see? You want to deal with each brother the way you want a brother to deal with you. You see? The way that Yahushua would deal with the brother. You try your best to deal with the brother that way. You know? No matter if it's the least brother in the church or a high-ranking brother in the church. Stay humble. Look at the apostles and the elders. All these years they've been out serving Yahweh Bashim Shai, they still humble. See? They're not prideful, because they know that'll get you cut off. You see? So don't become that way. Feed the flock. You see? You should always want to feed the flock. You know? This is this is James chapter 1. Okay, James chapter 1 and verse 22, it says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." Don't just be a hearer of the word. Be a doer. See, you can know. You can, man. It don't matter about how many scriptures you know. You see, because you still can get taken out. Yahweh Shema Shah still can allow them spirits to jump on you. You see, so focus on what? Trying to stay in the spirit, praying to the Lord constantly. You see, and then everything else will come. You understand? So it says, "Be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only." Don't just hear the word, do the word. So if you know the scriptures, then do the scriptures. Apply it to your everyday life. You see? The scripture said not to be humble, right? Then don't be humble. The scripture say for us to be humble. Then be humble. Don't be prideful. It say don't be prideful. Don't allow that pride because you'll be made low. You'll be made shame. Then don't do that. Don't become prideful. You know. If you know the word, then do the word. You know the word, do it also. You can't know it and not do it. You can't know this walk and then not live it. You see? Because if you know the walk and not live it, then guess what? The Most High gonna deal with you, and it's not gonna be a pretty sight. You see? Uh, let me go to Matthew. Okay, this Matthew 7, and I'll start at verse. Okay, Matthew 7 and 21. Not everyone that said unto me, and this Yahushua speaking, not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that do the will of my Father which is in heaven. So you have to do the will of the Father. See that? If you want to make it, because guess what? Everybody not gonna make it. That's a part of Israel that's teaching. All the shepherds that's teaching and leading flocks not gonna make it. You see? That's why it's scriptures in here to warn us to not be prideful, to teach the flock, you know. Because if you don't, then you know the Lord gonna deal with you. And if you're a shepherd leading the flock and you're not feeding the flock, the Lord gonna deal with you. You see that? It says 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? You see that? Men out there that's teaching, you know, healing people, doing what the Lord say, still not gonna make it. You see? Why? Because evidently it was something going on in the background that we couldn't see, only Yahweh Bashem Shai could see. You understand? You can go out and teach the word, you know, and know the scriptures, but if you don't apply it to your everyday life, you still not gaining the kingdom. You see? I'm gonna keep reading. It says, verse 23, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. See that? So behind closed doors is iniquity. You dealing with iniquity. You being prideful. You know, behind you being pride, you're not feeding the flock. You understand? Everything you doing is a lie. You see? So how is the Lord gonna deliver you like that? How is the Lord gonna bless you like that? He can't. You see, you have to, like the scripture said, we read. You have to humble yourself. Be humble. You see that? And the Lord will deal with you righteously then. You see? So it's the point of it is it's gonna be men that's teaching, preaching, healing, doing what the Lord say do, that's still not gonna make it. You see? Because and the Lord said, He gonna say, depart from me. I never knew you. Because y'all were working iniquity. See that? You very sinful. You doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You know? Okay, okay, from there I'm gonna go to Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. It says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's the scriptures. It's true. Yeah, see, the Lord said He would give us pastors according to mine heart. See that? Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So guess what? You're supposed to feed the flock. You're supposed to feed the flock. You know, the Lord said, do it. He said He would give us pastors to feed us, you know, with knowledge and understanding. So that's what we should be doing. You see, if you don't want to do what the Lord said do, He will deal with you. When the Spirit, when He shine that light on you, you know, for all the stuff that you that you're not doing throughout the week on your everyday walk, the Lord sees all of that. You know, okay. This is John 21. Okay, this is um, this is John 21 and 16. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? So the Lord asked him, do you love me? He said unto him, yea, Lord. He said, yes, Lord, I love you. Thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep. You see? So if you love the Lord, you're going to feed the sheep. You see? If you truly love Yahweh Shema Shah, you're gonna feed his sheep. You see? The Lord said to do that. It's pretty simple, you know. And there's consequences if you don't. If you don't feed the sheep, if you don't feed the flock, there are consequences. You understand? The Lord will deal with you in a way that you don't want him to deal with you, you know, if you don't do it. This is Ezekiel 34. It says, well, 34 and 2. Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, thus shall the Lord thy power unto the shepherds. Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flocks? Now we just read that the Lord said to feed the flock. If you love me, feed the flock, right? In John, right? So guess what? Now in Ezekiel, he said, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, thus said the Lord power unto the shepherds. Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flock? You see? So there's consequences. He told us what to feed them, feed the sheep, feed the flock. But if you buck up against that, you become proud. Well, I don't have to do my videos. I don't have to do anything extra. All I have to do is go to camp. You see? No, it don't work like that. Because what are you doing on your daily walk when men can't see you? You see? Are you filled with iniquity then? Or are you still applying the scriptures every day? You see? Or are you still trying to feed the flock? You see? So you must do what Yahweh Shema Shah say do. You know? So with that, you know, brothers, stay encouraged, stay motivated, continue to pray to Yahweh Shema Shah, you know, and you know, pray that the Lord don't put that prideful spirit on you, and that you continue to feed the flock like he commanded us to do. He told us to do it, so we must do it. You know, don't just be a hearer of the word, also do the word. Do both. You got to hear it and you have to do it. Apply it every day to your everyday life. You know. So with that, you know, I hope brothers is uh, motivated, you know, through the spirit, and like to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom.